Recently, I found myself sad, lost, depressed, asking myself, what is the purpose of life? Why am I here? What's the point of all of this? While I'm sitting down right now talking to you and making this video, just yesterday, I spent the entire day in bed crying in tears. And again, feeling like I'm not happy and I don't know what to do about it. And every time I feel like that, I always hear the voice of God tell me, rejoice. And it'll always bring me back to probably my favorite Bible verse in the Bible, which is Philippians 4:4-6, 7, 8, I guess. But the first sentence is rejoice. I tell you again, rejoice. And the way that it is said, it's like a command, not just like something that, oh yeah, be happy, smile. Like when people tell you like, yeah, be happy, just smile, you'll be fine. It's written in a way that it's telling you to choose to be joyful, to choose to rejoice. It's an action that we have to take. And I find myself thinking, if I wait for joy to come, it will never come. If I wait for an outside circumstance to come to make me happy, it will never come. Something might make me happy for a moment, but then that moment disappear. And then I find myself in the same hole, in the same problem. So choosing to be happy, not happy, I want to say joyful. Choosing to be joyful is an action. It's almost like an habit, basically, that we have to create for ourselves and something that we have to pick up daily. It's not something that just comes out of nowhere from what I understand. It's something that we have to choose daily to step into, some kind of identity that we have to step into. And we have to make that choice for ourselves if we want to beat that other side of us, that darkness, that sadness, that emptiness that sometimes we feel. Sometimes we'll go out, be with friends, family, have a drink, have moments that makes us so happy and feel like we are filled with these moments. These moments that just passed just filled my cup. My boyfriend, my girlfriend just filled my cup. My friend just filled my cup. My family, spending time with family just filled my cup. This event that just passed just filled my cup. Now I feel happy. Now I feel joyful. But then the moment that we get home and we're alone, we go back to that dark place. And that is because we're waiting for outside circumstances to make us happy and to make us joyful. And as soon as we end up being alone and sitting with our thoughts and with our feelings, then everything comes back to attack us, and we feel that darkness again, and we feel that depression again. So I decided from now on that I want to choose to be happy, to choose to be joyful, to choose to be positive, to choose the light instead of the darkness. Just like God instructs us in the Bible, basically rejoice. It's a command. It's not something that will come to you. It's something that you have to act upon. It's something that you have to choose daily. And I've decided to take my destiny by the neck and to control it completely, okay? And although I told you that yesterday I wasn't feeling good and I was crying like all day and feeling depressed all day, I kind of snapped out of it pretty fast because I've been practicing choosing joy for a while. That doesn't mean that days that are not good are not gonna come. It will happen because it's life. Good days 24/7 is not promised. That doesn't exist. But the way you react to your bad days and the amount of time that you take to snap back out of it is what is helping you through life, I would say, to continue to be the most fulfilled and the most happy as you can be, I would say. So the way that I choose joy for myself and the way that I choose to be joyful and to rejoice in every day is, first of all, by counting my blessings and by being grateful. Like when you're looking for more in life and for your life to be different, it's sometimes so easy to be ungrateful for the things that you have currently. Like the fact that you woke up this morning. Thank God I am awake and I am healthy and I am sane. I can use my brain. I can think. I can speak. I can listen. I have all of my body parts that are working perfectly. all of them. I am healthy inside and outside. I can sing, I can shout, I can scream, I can cry, I can swallow. I've seen people that have like so many things going on with themselves. And sometimes when I see these videos of someone, for example, that is not able to eat. I'm pretty sure you've seen that scrolling on TikTok, that they're not able to eat themselves. They have to use some kind of food pack and attach it to their stomach. So they're never going to be able to taste food. Just thinking about the things that you can do. I have a roof over my head. I have food. I have clothes on my back and I can buy more. I am provided for. I'm able to provide for myself. All of these things that we take for granted sometimes, when we are looking for more in life and looking to achieve more or looking to get out of certain situation because we're not happy with where we are, when other people would love to be where we are, that doesn't mean that we should be content with where we are now. That just means that we should be grateful for what we have. And starting the day with gratitude is already a way to step into your joy. So setting the morning with gratitude is my way of choosing joy as soon as I wake up. And right after that, I need to have daily me time. I need to fill my cup myself. I need to love myself, and I need to show myself love on a daily basis, because I'm not looking for people outside of me to fill my cup. I need to do that for myself. Some of the ways that I'm able to fill my cup is go to the gym. Listen, if I could go 7 days a week and not have a rest day, I would go, but I need to be active. I've realized that my body is now happy. It's not even about losing weight or being the skinniest. It's not even about that. It's literally I don't know, there's like, I don't know if it's adrenaline. I don't know what it is with the gym, but when I go there, music blasting or sometime a podcast, listen, lifting heavy and lifting heavier every week, it's something with the gym that I need on a weekly, on a daily basis. I don't go every day. I go like 5 to 6 times a week, which is already a lot. But that is a way for me to fill my cup. Like, I need to be active every single day. If I go for a walk, whatever it is, it just helps me think. The other first thing that I'm doing in the morning is meditate and pray, which is something that I'm not always consistent with, that I want to be consistent with. But meditating, sitting in silence, sitting with yourself in the morning instead of picking up your phone and scrolling, filling your cup, listening to your heartbeat, listening to God if you believe in God or not, but speaking to God, praying, thinking about all the things that you're grateful for. The fact that you woke up healthy this morning is a must for all of us, to slow down and breathe when you wake up and even before you go to bed. I have a bad habit of scrolling, which kind of brings me joy. Okay, scrolling bring me joy because there's so much funny thing online. I have this bad habit of scrolling before bed and then going straight to bed and then just saying thank you Jesus and closing my eyes when I'm tired and then going to bed. I think that if you have this weird habit too, with me together, what we can do is stop. Definitely. Like, we absolutely, this is such a bad habit, because before bed, just like the morning, should be a very peaceful moment to be quiet, calm, and slowly go to sleep. The things that we scroll through, these every 10, 60 seconds of videos of people having troubles, even if a lot of times it's fun stuff and funny stuff, but a lot of other times it's very scary stuff, right? Things that are making us unhappy, things that are making us sad. We're feeling so much emotion with every scroll. And I know you feel like that too. But I strongly believe that scrolling is messing up with our brain, because the feeling that we get every scroll is so weird. You'll see something sad, you'll feel sad. You'll see something funny, you'll laugh. You'll see something devastating, you'll feel devastated. We're feeling so much emotion in an hour. And some of us, our screen time are from 7 hours to 12, 13 hours, which is crazy. That is not normal for any of us. So putting the phone down before bed, 30 minutes to an hour before bed, and not picking up the phone immediately when you wake up, but taking time for yourself to come back into your body, to speak to God, to be grateful, to breathe, to listen to your heartbeat before bed and when you wake up is a must as well in this choosing joy thing. So having me times is so important. And I don't have certain responsibilities that other people may have, like kids and a husband and all of these things that other people may have that they have to attend to almost immediately in the morning. So I wouldn't know what it is like to run to tend to your children. And I hear a lot of mothers saying that they wake up earlier than their children so that they can have that me time, or even fathers. If you're able to do that for yourself, I think that is another thing that can completely bring you joy in your life, because right after we're done pouring into ourselves, now we're tending to everything else in life. All of the stress, the news, job, work, all of the stress of the day now comes on our shoulders. But if you have time to pour into yourself first, then all of the other things that's going on in your day-to-day basis now become more easy to manage, especially if you have a stressful job. The fact that you're pouring into yourself first in the morning is helping you maybe not get too frustrated during the day, which is bringing me to my last point. The most important way to choose joy for yourself is to not let outside circumstances affect you. And it's such a hard muscle to train, especially for me, who's a farmer crash out. Listen, that's such a muscle to train because I crash out. I cry. I don't know how to tell. I don't know how else to say that, but this is something that I'm working on heavily. So that's why I'm big on trying to not, and I emphasis on the word trying, okay? Trying to not let outside circumstances, outside people, outside situation get to you so that it doesn't like mess up your day. And because choosing joy is an action, we now have to understand that we are in control of the response that we have to the outside circumstance. So if someone say something to you, if someone is driving crazy on the road, if you're at work and your boss is getting on your nerve, if your husband, your wife is making you mad, your boyfriend, at that moment, we have to completely choose for ourselves to not react to that circumstances, to not give our energy to this outcome. Because how many times did one thing happen in the morning or in the evening and messed up your entire day? Sometimes a few days, and sometimes it can go all the way to a week. I used to be like that too, that something runs in my mind for months. That is insanity. We can't let people and outside circumstances have our energy and take our joy from us. So it's our responsibility to take control over our anger, our sadness, our depression, and to completely flip that switch and tell ourselves, I am choosing joy. I am choosing to be happy. I'm choosing to not respond to this negativity. That person is crazy. That's something that I tell myself every day, by the way. That person is crazy. I'm not engaging with demons. I'm not engaging with people that have mental illnesses. It's not my business. You're crazy. I don't have time for that. Like, I just try to move on from the situation and not try to give my energy to the situation, because once I give my energy, then my energy shifts for an entire day. Then I go from happy to mad to sad to depressed. I don't want to have these shift of energies all the time. That's crazy. And I know it sounds easier said than done to choose joy. um, but if you don't, guess what? Depression wins, fear wins, sadness wins, your tears win. That voice in your head that is telling you to give up wins. Everything else wins if you don't make that choice for yourself. So the next time you feel like you're going down a dark path, or that you're feeling like you're about to get into depression, or even if you're in it, if you're sad, choose to be joyful. Make that choice for yourself. Beat it by choosing to step into the light, to step and not the not the afterlife light. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about choosing peace and joy for yourself so that you don't let the darkness win. Let me know in the comments down below how you choose joy for yourself and how you snap out of being sad, being depressed, being hopeless sometime in the world that we're living in right now. And if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.